Do you like a bit of nostalgia? Do you like classic cars, music, clothing from the 50s, 60s and 70s? Well, you've got to check out Rats, Tats and Pin-Ups. And today we're out at a fantastic event with its organiser, Rob Ballio. Hi Rob, welcome to Over 50 So What?
Thanks Carol, really appreciate you came down to visit us and have a look at what we do. I hope you're enjoying what you see so far.
Yeah, it's been lots of fun. I've had a little brief chat to people and the cars are phenomenal, aren't they?
Yeah, it's all about to do with the culture. I mean, but yeah, your cars are always the winner. Everybody just comes out to see the cars. But you know, you throw in a few good bands and you got something special on your hands.
So we've got classic cars, and the cars have to be, what, 1978 or earlier, is that right?
Correct, yeah. We don't go anything beyond chrome bumper cars. We like to keep that nostalgic feel about the whole event. It's all rock and roll music and things like that, rockabilly. Yeah, so we just sort of, it's themed and we just stick to, you know, how it should be.
Now, you support a lot of Australian bands, don't you? You've got like over 50 Australian bands you've supported?
Correct. We, predominantly will only do Aussie bands, and we do fly bands from interstate in, and we'll be starting to do that again on Saturday nights. Because of COVID, we had to stop, obviously.
And it's extremely affordable, so family event, it's very cheap to get in.
Correct. So it works in two portions with the event. So if you want to just come and show your car, we'll just ask for a donation to be on board. It's not specific, whatever you can afford, even $1, who cares? And when it comes to the bands, minimum we put on 4 bands for $10 an adult and $5 for a kid, so it's like $2.50 per band.
That is a phenomenal value, just unbelievable entertainment value. You could be here for 5 hours, couldn't you?
Oh, it is. It's a full day's entertainment, and we couldn't do it without the support of ALH Hotels. They do sponsor this part of this portion of the event. You know, and for them they ask that, you know, you buy a Coke or something off them, which is fair enough. But yeah, I mean, for the bands, we do look after them, and you know, we give them what they want, and for that they come back and just put on an awesome show for us.
So if someone's watching today from Adelaide or South Australia and they're thinking about getting it over to SA, you'd be on for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. So look, you know, we like to share what we, and we do have a lot of followers. The Kingpin Events and Social Club has a lot of followers around the country, and we always get messages saying, you know, wish we were there, or you know, things like that. And we tell them, look, you know, if you want to fly down, the hotels do have rooms. So we are looking, with that, we are looking at doing a couple a year that will be full weekends, so it would be worthwhile for somebody from interstate to come down, so you know, 2 days a week. So yeah, it will, but you know, we're happy to take what we do anywhere.
Now tell us about the exhibitors, the traders you've got here, and what sort of paraphernalia people can, you know, retro, vintage.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, look, we do anything from man cave to collectibles for the boys, and for the ladies we have shopping, you know, ladies shopping, dresses and things like that. Again, everything's based within that 50s, 60s, 70s kind of era. We hand pick them. We don't want a huge market. I think, you know, I don't like that market feel. I like that more exclusive kind of, you know, there's a reason why they're here.
Maria, how long have you been coming to these events?
I have to be about 8 years now, coming on to 8 years.
So what kind of paraphernalia have you got for Betty Boo?
Well, I think it all started when I started the shows. I think what inspired me was the rockabilly ladies that came along asking for it. So then, yeah, I got into it myself, and now it's just like...
So you can basically get anything with Betty Boo's picture on it?
Yeah, anything. And the figurines, but...
And so do you like a bit of rockabilly yourself?
I just can't dance, so I'm going to start learning one day, hopefully when my partner decides to come along as well. But yeah, I can dance, but rockabilly's not one thing I can do.
So what would you say to someone sitting at home over 50 about why they should come to Rats, Tats and Pin-Ups?
It's the best thing for them. We're just like a family, everyone gets along, and it's one of those things where you can come to and just feel comfortable around everyone. There's no, like, forget about all the issues in life and just, yeah, enjoy your day. It's awesome. Now,
so it's Rats, Tats and Pin-Ups. Can you tell us about the Pin-Ups? Because a lot of people watching won't know what that is.
All right, so the Pin-Ups, we encourage, you know, the girls to come down. I mean, because the cars are here, so Pin-Up girls and hot rods is, you know, it's a sexy thing. And we do have a lot of photographers in attendance. If you walk around now, you'll just see them. They're everywhere. So we give people the opportunity of, like, everybody's here all at once, and we encourage pin-ups. So yeah, just can't keep away. I'm just addicted to it.
Yeah.
And I think everybody else that's here is as well. It's just.
How long have you been doing it?
Our first show that we did, that we started off as a trade stand, would have been about a decade ago. As kicking off our first show would have been about 8 years ago, but we did lose 2 years of COVID. So we're back on it, and we feel like we're back on that strong roll. On the bigger, warmer days, we've had shows where 1,000 cars would be in attendance.
1,000 cars in attendance. You're kidding me.
Not at all. Anyone that's been there will tell you that.
Well, that's a big job to manage all them.
Oh, well, you'd be surprised. They know the rules. You know what I mean? They just come. You don't have to lecture people to behave. They park themselves. They look after themselves. They help us if we need help. It's just a community.
And like you mentioned before, all the proceeds go to Beyond Blue.
Correct.
So,
So anything from the car show side of it, the donation of coming in, that goes to Beyond Blue. And with the bands, that goes to paying the bands. So it works well.
Excellent. Ben, tell us about this beauty that you've got here.
Yeah, so obviously 57 Chev, two-door coupe. I've had it a bit over a year. It's all been done up as a show car about 20 years ago and kind of left to perish. So just got it a little while ago, doing it up and trying to get it back so people can see it and cruise around with the family. So
this is your first classic car?
My first classic car, yes.
And how much time have you spent on it?
A lot. I don't know how many. A lot. So it's good fun. You find parts everywhere and lots of knowledgeable people. So just talk to people and find out about them and learning more every day. So it's good fun.
Now you've been coming to these classic car shows for a while.
Yes, certainly have. Although COVID made it a bit quiet, but yeah.
So this is a bit of a side hustle, or is it a main business?
No, it's just for fun. It's just for meeting people, really.
So tell us about what you've got here.
We have a whole array of things. We have stickers, all custom culture type things. So we have such a variety.
You get male, female, and what about age?
We have things here for little kids, going all the way up. So we're not really age specific in that way, but definitely, you're looking for your old rock and roll songs. It's usually people that are like myself, might be a bit over a certain age, and people who appreciate good old classics.
So someone sitting at home not knowing what to do in the weekend, they're over 50, what would you say to them about getting out of the house and coming along and seeing what's here?
It's worth your while. That's all I'm going to say. It's worth your while. You'll never regret it. And once you get here, and we do have an older crowd that does follow us as well, and it's funny how many stories, because doing what we do, people are letting us into their lives. So they tell us their stories. And you'd be amazed just with, the guys that live the 50s and 60s, and they tell you these awesome stories. And I sit there and think, God, I wish I was there. I was born in the 70s, lived in the 80s, pretending to be in the 50s and 60s. I'm a mixed bag at the moment. So, but for the older crowd, I don't think you'd be disappointed. And a lot of the bands that we do put on, look, we like I said to you, we do rockabilly and we do a bit of the 70s, but then we put the tributes on like Elvis and things like that. Yeah. There's something for everyone, but it all gels. And that's why the crowd is just from 18 years old to 75.
I don't think I ever get tired of looking at classic cars shining in the sunshine. And as for the rockabilly, it certainly gets you going. For more events from the Kingpin Events and Social Club, please check out Facebook or go to our website for more details. If you or someone you know is a breast cancer survivor, check out Dragons Abreast Australia. And if you'd like to see the movie The Pinkies Are Back, check out the Google Play Store or Fetch TV. Please connect with us on Facebook, YouTube and Insta. Over 50 So What. Keep rockin', keep rowing, and keep being awesome. I'm Carol O'Halloran. Over 50, so what?